Hi, I'm Sophia Dimas, and I celebrated the release of my book, The Divine Language of Coincidence: How Miracles Transformed My Life After I Began Paying Attention, with the best virtual book launch party ever. Going back and reviewing what worked and one or two things that did not, I put together 10 steps so that you and your guests could have a most memorable love fest. If you would like to view my book launch, you can find the link in the YouTube description. So let's dive right in. Step 1, get more Zoom room. Regular Zoom allows you to have 100 attendees. I was expecting 60, hoping for 75, and then something told me to buy additional Zoom room for 1 month. And 104 people showed up. See? Build and they shall come. 2, pick a date and time that you think most of your friends and family can make it. I'm on the East Coast. I have friends and family on the West Coast and Europe. I selected 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, and everyone could make it, including my friend in Hawaii. 3, create an eye-catching invitation. I will show you mine. I designed a still life with my books, flowers, and champagne, the perfect visual recipe to announce a celebration. I invited everyone to come on with a drink and an empty glass to clink after the toast. I hyperlinked the Zoom link, so all you have to do is click and you're on. No waiting room, no password. This is public, and you want anyone and everyone to come to your party. I also included a hyperlink for those who have read the book to go on and write a review. Send the invitation out 3 to 4 weeks in advance. Step 4, ask for help. Ask a friend to be your MC who will run the show, and another friend to be your technical assistant who will monitor muting and the chat room. Provide several questions to your MC that will be asked during the interview segment. 5, ask for validation. Have someone from the publishing field that either helped you with your book or knows your project well to come on, talk about your book, talk about the publishing process, and then ask everyone to go buy your book and write a review. 6, create ambiance. Select a place where you can sit comfortably with a background that's not too distracting, like these bookcases, because people's eyes will inadvertently wander to see what you have on your bookcase. Unless, of course, the whole thing is covered with copies of your book. Regardless, prominently display your book. Wear something with a simple neckline and jewelry in colors that coordinate with your book cover. Subliminal messaging is very important. Did you notice that my sunflowers pick up the yellow-orange on my cover? The most important element is lighting. Worst thing you can do is sit in front of a window with sunlight streaming in. Lucky for me, all I needed was my desk lamp with the bulb pointing to the ceiling, and the indirect light was exactly what I needed to supplement what I had. 7, do a practice run-through with your MC and techie a couple of days before the event so it's fresh. Practice on your Zoom, not your friends. We practiced on my techie's Zoom, and everything went smoothly, including the co-host sharing feature. When we went on my Zoom just before the event, we couldn't get the co-host sharing feature to work. So we had to rely on everyone muting and unmuting themselves. And that doesn't always work very well. 8, send out a reminder the day before the event. It could be the same as your invitation, except on the subject line, you put reminder, book launch party, exclamation, exclamation. 9. Get on Zoom with your MC and your techie at least 15 minutes before the event. We got on 10 minutes before, and there were already 8 people there. But no worries. Have fun greeting people and talking with your friends, and this segment could be deleted from the Zoom description. 10. Devise a program outline that is timed with the duration of your event, which should be anywhere between an hour and an hour and a half max. I will share my program outline with you, and you can tweak it as you like. So finally, it's showtime. Your MC will kick off the party by welcoming everyone and introducing your event, then going right into house rules, explaining the mute, video, and chat room buttons. To lift any fear about the chat room, liken it to a guest book and invite people to introduce themselves, where they're from, and leave congratulatory messages. What is the first thing that you do when you walk into a party? You look around to see who you know and then socialize. So provide your virtual guests the same opportunity by explaining the gallery button. The MC then announces the toast. Either the MC or a designated guest will propose the toast. Hopefully, everyone will have their drink and empty glass nearby. The MC then unmutes. Everyone is instructed to lift their glass, yell congratulations, and clink, then unmute. The MC will then introduce the publishing professional who will make their remarks. The MC will then introduce you, the author. You will thank the MC and the techie and all your guests for coming. The MC will then proceed to interview you. After the interview, you will read an excerpt from your book. It should be about 10 minutes long and not requiring much background information. After the reading, we open it up to Q&A. Everyone will have been encouraged to write questions in the chat room, and you can continue answering questions for whatever time you have left. The MC will then thank everyone for coming and invite anyone who would like to stay and visit. And this segment can also be deleted from your Zoom recording. Well, there you have it. The main thing to remember is that nothing could happen to ruin your book launch party. If there's a glitch, your techie will try to fix it. If they can't, blame it all on technology. Remember, this is your party and everyone here is for you. So relax, enjoy yourself, and congratulations on launching your book.